Hi again and welcome back to 30 Days to an Outstanding Customer Experience. And today I want to look at why your customers might be frustrated because it might not be a service issue, it might be a culture. Now, a great deal of business owners try to fix poor customer experiences by doing things like updating scripts, changing policies or launching new tools. But the real problem often starts behind the scenes. Because your team can't deliver consistently excellent service if they're operating in a chaotic, unclear or unmotivated environment. So your customer experience is a mirror reflection of the employee experience, but only every time. So let's talk about how your internal culture directly shapes what your customers feel. Firstly, your team will be mirrors for leadership behaviours. Now, if you're calm under pressure, they'll be more composed with the customers. If you cut corners, they'll assume that's okay as well. Now, the truth is, culture isn't written on a poster, it's modelled every single day. So ask yourself, what kind of tone, energy and standards do I show my team? Secondly, frustrated employees lead to frustrated customers. Because if your team is unclear on expectations, or they're burnt out, or they don't feel supported, it shows. And they're likely to rush through interactions, avoid going the extra mile, and because attitude is contagious, they'll pass the stress along to the customers unintentionally. Whereas a strong culture creates calm, and calm creates better service. Now, thirdly, empowered teams create empowered customers. Because when your team feels safe to take the initiative, to fix problems and to think like owners, they create experiences that customers remember. So that means that you need to trust them to make small judgment calls, and you need to give them the tools they need to succeed. And you want to back them when things do go sideways, as they sometimes will. Now, here's the thing. Empowered people deliver better service, full stop. So as a quick example, one business I work with was getting glowing reviews, but only when a specific team member was on duty. So why did that happen? Well, it happened because that person felt trusted and supported. So they showed up with more energy and more care. So the fix wasn't more training, it was shifting the culture so that everybody in the business felt the same way. Okay, here's your actionable step for today. Ask your team this question. What's one thing we could change internally that would make it easier for you to serve our customers better? Then listen and take action on the best suggestions, because that's where the real improvement begins. And now I'd love to hear from you. What's one internal culture change you've made that's led to better service on the front lines? Share it in the comments. I'd love to learn from your experience. And remember, these tips only work if you work them. So give this a go. Take this idea from theory to practice and from practice to mastery. Because trust me, you are going to thank yourself later. Now, you go out there and you make this the year that you deliver unforgettable service that keeps your customers coming back time and time again.